What's good, SmackDown? I know you've been missing me. Took last week off after I beat up Cousin Dwayne, but we less than 24 hours away from Wrestlemania. I hope you're ready to go, cause I am too. Yes sir, let's do this. What up, HP Shizzle? I got something to say to all y'all guys. Oh, I hope y'all ready. I hope Cousin Dwayne is ready too. And one last thing. Yeet! Hail us 11 Universe! Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso giving us a bit of hype and kicking us off here. Uso arriving in the building. Main event, Jey Uso kicking us off here on the go-home edition of Friday Night SmackDown before WrestleMania. Jey Uso is here and he is ready to talk to the LS11 Universe. And so, of course, we saw Jey Uso attack Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson a number of weeks ago when The Rock was in some of the most intense training. And Jey Uso made it look easy. Jey Uso that night, ladies and gentlemen, laid The Rock out and said, "Cousin, remember this for WrestleMania." Remember, ladies and gentlemen, at WrestleMania, Jey Uso and The Rock, they go one-on-one in a Vegas City street fight for The Rock's People's Championship. And you see here Jey Uso, and if you ask these fans, they've had their People's Champion selected for a long, long time now. That's where all this roots, really. The Rock and his need to be the People's Champion, have these people love and adore him the way they have loved and adored Jey Uso for now so long. He can't stand it. And now we're going to hear, "Oh my God! You really thought that you were going to get away with this scot-free?" Oh wait, Jey Uso! Oh, fighting back here! Jey Uso fighting back against his cousin. Oh wait, The Rock! And now with The Rock, wait a minute. Oh, face first with the championship. You think you can take this from me? I've been the People's Champion for years, whether they like it or not. And The Rock, by God, no, my God, no, Jey Uso! Oh, with a massive rock bottom! At WrestleMania, I bury what's left of your legacy. I bury what's left of your dad's legacy. And now, wait, oh my God. Jey Uso trying to hold on. Trying to hold on for dear life. Oh my God! Hit down again by The Rock. And The Rock is not going to let this by. Oh my God. Oh, again with the championship. The Rock wants Jey Uso not to make it to WrestleMania, it seems. Hammering away on him. Now, into the LED board. We were supposed to kick off this edition hearing from Jey Uso. The Rock is making his presence felt here tonight. And now, Rocky. Don't do this. Don't do this. Come on. No. Oh my God. A rock bottom through our announce table. And Jey Uso thrown back into the ring. Oh, The Rock kicking him over here. And The Rock wanting to send a very clear message. The People's Elbow. Enjoy your one and only Great Mania match, little cousin. And folks, we gotta move on SmackDown here. Out first. Oh, here comes A longtime veteran of the WWE roster, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, ladies and gentlemen, he's had that mean streak in him before. Now he sees a more competitive style. Apollo. Folks, he has been in the WWE for over 10 years now. And we've all been waiting for the moment that Apollo Crews really steps forward. Really shows us what he's made of. Really does something to impress. And don't get me wrong, Apollo's had it all. He's had the athletics. He's had the incredible performances. But he's just missing that extra little something. But ladies and gentlemen, this kid, he's missing a lot, but you wouldn't know it by his attitude. The court in tow, Wrestlemania in front of him. Here is Lexis King. Lexis King has a WrestleMania showdown with John Cena on the horizon here. And you can see King. He's had this attitude this past season. And attitude can get you a long way, proven by King. And here we go, Apollo versus Lexis King. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Oh, Lexis King. Starting things out with a big shot there. Now a big knee to the back. And now you can see, wait a minute. Oh, Lexis King. Really wanting to put the hurt on. Oh, Apollo Crews here. As the court stands at ringside. And now you can see Lexis King backing him up to his feet. Now wait a minute. Oh my God. Neck breaker over the rope there. And now Lexis going up top. Oh, a heat-seeking elbow. 1, 2. Kick out there by Apollo. Apollo Crews managing to get the shoulder up here. Oh, and the big kick there. And now wait a minute. Oh, Apollo Crews fires back. And now Lexis King hits him again. And Apollo now, oh, responds with a slap. Apollo, wait. Oh, another hit there on King. King goes for the strike. Apollo responds with one of his own. Now, wait a minute. Lexis King. Oh, but a hip toss there by Apollo. Now, wait a minute. Apollo Crews. Oh, my God. Gets up. King sends him out with that slam. King now. Oh my God, King. Trapped in this submission. But slips out. And oh, a super kick. But now wait. Apollo Crews launching him off. Building momentum. German suplex. And another. And Apollo. And a third. Apollo Crews, possibly to finish Lexis King. 2, rope break for King. Lexis King thinking on his feet here. Now wait a minute, there's one of Apollo's old rivals. It's Shawn Spears trying to help out his partner. 1, 2, kick out again by King. And now Lexis King pulling himself up out of the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Lexis King. Come on. Oh, my God. Lexis using the exposed turnbuckle to his advantage. Dumps out Apollo Crews here. Lexis King flying splash to the outside. Apollo Crews left unaware by Lexis King. And now wait a minute, Lexis King nails the Michinoku on the outside. Lexis King in the court. Working fundamentally in tandem here. And now, wait a minute, Lexis King. Tucking the arms. Coronation. 1, 2, 3. Lexis King defeats Apollo Crews. Lexis King makes short work of Apollo here tonight. And folks, could that be what we see at WrestleMania? Could this be the horrifying visage we're forced to look at WrestleMania? Lexis King could burn down all of C Nation. We have more.
Charlotte. It's funny thinking about it now. You're one of the early inspirations for women's wrestling. Honestly, you are the reason I decided to become a wrestler. You showed everybody how good someone could really be at this sport, how good a woman could be at this sport. Then I realized the apple never fell far from the tree, and that you were always going to be selfish, self-centered. I'll tell you this, you did take that title from me, but it was a fluke. Yeah, Wrestlemania, I'll get to show without a shadow of doubt that I am a better warrior than you, Charlotte. Because there's going to be no place to cheek. There's going to be no little back lows to take. You and I are going to be in a war. And it's going to be the last woman standing. And trust me, that is going to be the EST.
And ladies and gentlemen, coming next, we have some women's action. Building off that promo from Bianca Belair. Out first, here comes the striker. Zoey Stark is in the building. And Stark, folks, Starks has kind of been the gatekeeper of the women's division all season. But tonight, as we have our last SmackDown of the season, our last regular season episode of the season, Zoey Stark comes out tonight looking ready to go against the woman who wants to impress at WrestleMania. The former champion. Here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, of course, is one of those women who really set apart the entire women's division over a decade ago here in the WWE. Brought in the women's revolution movement. And now, ladies and gentlemen, over 10 years later, is still going strong with Charlotte Flair as one of the figureheads. She looks forward to a last woman standing match with Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on this Go Home SmackDown, Charlotte's competing, and she's doing it against a woman who has a lot to prove in her own right. Jessica Carr pulling down the ropes for the Queen. Let's go in this one. Zoey Stark versus Charlotte. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, Zoey! Zoey intercepting the signature running chop block that Charlotte loves to play. And now, wait a minute. Hip toss there by Charlotte. Zoey Stark thinking on her feet about what move would throw off Charlotte and just grabbing her right into that stretch. And now, wait a minute. Zoey Stark grabbing hold of the back waist there. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Charlotte Pulling her down. Do not try to chain wrestle with Charlotte. That's like volunteering to wrestle the bear. And I'm not talking about Jeremy Allen White. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte pulls around here. And now you can see Charlotte Flair really wanting, to pull down Zoey Stark there. And now Charlotte comes in. Roll through powerbomb onto Zoey Stark. You know, Charlotte Flair, wait a minute. Oh, the big boot there. And in the strut, the Nature Girl is feeling it here. And now, wait a minute. Oh, the chop. A chop there from Charlotte. Now, Charlotte going for another one. Zoey Stark, though. Zoey, one. Trying to roll up Charlotte, but not to be. And now Charlotte, wait a minute. Oh, Charlotte chop blocks her that time. Charlotte Flair. Now putting her between the legs and, with the strike. Right to Zoey Stark's dome. And now Zoey Stark face first into that corner. But wait, Zoey. Zoey Stark. Oh my God. With an O'Connor roll. Zoey Stark. With another follow-up senton as well. Stark has Charlotte on a significant back foot, ladies and gentlemen. Charlotte's having to play defense. As Zoey Stark trying to rally here on SmackDown. The fans are believing in Stark. Could you imagine if Stark could shock the world and beat Charlotte Flair on the eve of WrestleMania? Wait, Charlotte catching Stark right on the leg. Charlotte Flair thinking on her feet there on how to disrupt Zoey Stark, and now getting her on the shoulders. Backpack slam. And now, ladies and gentlemen, referee Jessica Carr trying to call her back into the ring here. And Charlotte Flair wanting to focus in. With the knee drop there. The knee drop. And now Charlotte with the chop again. And now wait. Zoey Stark. Zoey leaping out of the ground there with a massive forearm. 1, 2, and a kick out there by Charlotte. And now wait a minute. Zoey Stark. Crossbody. Stark looking at referee Jessica Carr. And now wait a minute. Zoey Stark picks up Charlotte Flair. Powerbomb in the center of the ring. 1, 2. Kick out there by Charlotte. And now you can see Zoey Stark. Short arm clothesline. And now, oh my God! Stark! 1, 2, and a kick out again by Charlotte. Stark unleashing her best shot here. And now wait a minute. Zoey, the big boot again. But Charlotte up to her feet. Nails it one more time, does Stark. 1. Kick out at 1 by the Queen. Charlotte. Zoey Stark fighting with everything I think we've ever seen from her. And now wait a minute though. Zoey Stark accidentally decks herself there. As now wait a minute, Charlotte Flair. Hit Stark away. Wait a minute, what's this? Wait, Charlotte crumbles. Stark just desperately trying to put this to bed. 1, kick out again. Zoey Stark has unleashed upon Charlotte. So many great shots here. And Charlotte just kicks up again. Zoey just not trying to let her breathe. And now Charlotte Flair. Cutting her down. Oh, wait, Charlotte. Natural selection. 1, 2. No, Zoey Stark kicked out of natural selection. Big boot there by Charlotte. And now Zoey Stark, with the chop there. Charlotte's had enough with the chops now. Coming in. Oh, the forearm again. And now Charlotte Flair. Suplex to Zoey. And now Zoey Stark now. Charlotte. I think we're seeing Charlotte go to a place that we don't often see. Spear! And now Charlotte, wait a minute. Charlotte kicking the leg. And now grabbing it up. Here we go. Figure 4. Bridged. Figure 8. Zoey Stark in it deep, forced to tap. Charlotte with the win. The Queen stands tall here on SmackDown. Folks, this showdown that we're building to here against Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair, the last woman standing, has so much riding on it. Charlotte looking to reclaim her crown. Bron. Hold up, brother. You know, never thought it would really come to this. Honestly, I always thought you'd be too stupid to realize what I've been doing. But I guess not. See, Bron, I've been playing you like a fiddle. And now you think what? Just because the Beast got mad that we're gonna run scared? No, Bron, no. See, I broke you a long damn time ago. Like the horses on the field. You're my bitch. I know every little nook and cranny of that tiny little brain of yours, Bron. And at WrestleMania, I'm going to show that you are nothing more than a ball of destruction that needs a mind in order to guide it. You are nothing more than a hammer, a tool, Bron. And at WrestleMania, when you step to the United States champion, you will see that you should have stayed in my league, or better yet, you should have stayed on the practice field. Ladies and gentlemen, coming next here on SmackDown, we're going to have some singles action. And out first, here comes the king of strong style. Shinsuke Nakamura is here. And Nakamura. Ladies and gentlemen, how long has Nakamura been doing this? Nearly 2 decades of just being the king of strong style, being the man who knows how to influence, how to manipulate every single sensitive part of your body to just hurt. He knows how to target limbs. He knows how to rip them apart. And now Nakamura enters this matchup against Braun Steiner. And here comes Braun. Steiner making his way to the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He is just a few hours away, just 24 hours away, I should say, from the biggest matchup of his life thus far. That being this showdown with Dominic Mysterio over the United States Championship at WrestleMania. Him and Dom ran together for over 2 years in the Next Wave. And now it all comes down to Mania. But first, he says he wants a bit of a refresh. He wants the opportunity to get in there and really strengthen that muscle of his, especially after that matchup against Zoey a number of weeks ago. And here we go. Nakamura versus Bron. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God! Bron uncorking a spear on Nakamura. Right at the start of this matchup, another one. And now Braun Steiner taking down the straps. Braun Steiner owing to a bear hug on Nakamura. Nakamura has been hit hard. And now wait a minute, Braun Steiner Collider. 1, 2, no! Nakamura barely finding his way free. Now he's going for Kinshasa. Oh, another spear by Braun. That should do it. 1, 2, 3. Braun Steiner with the win. Braun Steiner makes short work of Nakamura. Thank you, Shinsuke. But now, I've got something to say. Last week, Dominic, I heard you. You called me an idiot. Guess what? You're the fool. Because I've been a genius. I've been a mathematical genius since you met me. And in case you need a little bit of a reminder, here's the math. You see, in a normal wrestling match, you got a 50% chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. So you have a 25% chance of winning at best. But then you take into account the fact that I know you. And any opponent you know, you stand at least a 66% chance of winning and beating his ass. And telling him that you know him better than he knows himself. So, you take the 25% chance of winning. Subtract it from the 33% chance of winning, and you get an 8% chance of winning, minus another 25% chance of winning, because you're such a little bitch. That lurks out to, what is it? Oh yeah, negative 17% chance of winning. But then again, you take my 75% chance of winning, up it with another 66% chance of winning, and then you up that to another 25, and that way, ladies and gentlemen, you now have 166% chance of winning. Dumb! The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at WrestleMania. I keep thinking you'll want to settle this like a man. Turns out you weren't much of a man to begin with. Turns out I was entirely wrong about you, AJ, and I always have been. For 12 years, I thought you were the man who could have taken over a Bullet Club, and I had fight in my decision. But now I say you were the poison that entered that group's heart that pumps the black blood it has today. Where have I been? Where have I been? That's what you want me to know. No, that's what you want to know. I have been sitting inside of myself for a long, long time, AJ. Because there's a certain thing about me, AJ, that I put off into the dark corner of my mind. There's a certain thing I don't like looking at, but I can feel it looking at me. And now, AJ, now it's looking directly at you. And now, maybe I'll let it come out of the darkness. Hell, maybe I'll become one with the darkness again. I guess you'll just have to wait till WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, coming next, we have some 6-woman tag team action. Out first, here comes the Women's Intercontinental Champion. It's Bayley. The role model is in the building, and folks, at WrestleMania she does battle with Roxanne Perez to close out this series of matches they've had. The current standings are 1-1-1. In their 3-match series, one of them will finally get the edge come WrestleMania in a steel cage match. But Bayley tonight has a chance to form an early game plan as she steps into this 6-woman tag team matchup. On the other side stands Roxanne Perez. Not just Roxanne Perez, but also the other women's champion, Candice LeRae, and her muscle, Izzy Dame. And here comes the Woman of the Sky, who is going to challenge Candice LeRae at the Show of Shows. Here comes Lyra Valkyria. And Lyra Valkyria, folks, she has ascended the top of the women's roster very quickly. It was her and Jordynne Grace as the final 2 in that Royal Rumble matchup a number of months ago, and they took each other to the absolute limit before Grace threw her out. But Lyra has proven herself since then to be more than capable. And here comes the EST, who we saw declare earlier tonight that she will be victorious at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair. We, of course, saw Charlotte dismantle Zoey Stark earlier tonight. Here comes Bianca Belair. Bianca has that look that she is ready for a fight, and folks, I am excited for this one. The level of talent in this ring is something we don't see much, especially in 6-man action, or in 6-woman action rather. And here comes the Prodigy. Roxanne Perez is here. Roxy has looked so impressive. She defined that Women's Intercontinental title early on, and she hopes at WrestleMania to be victorious, to win it back. But tonight she can't think about that. She's against 2 other premier talents here on SmackDown, in the form of Lyra and Bianca. You got to keep the whole team in mind in a situation like this. And here comes the Poison Pixie. The WWE Women's Champion, Candice LeRae, is here. And Candice LeRae, folks, I think she has more experience than everyone in this matchup. And you can definitely tell by the attitude she carries. LeRae is one of the most qualified professional wrestlers, I would say, on the planet today. And tonight she wants to set a great precedent going into WrestleMania. As here comes the muscle for Candice, Izzy Dame. this Amazonian. Making no pretty dances, making no big moves as she walks down to the ring tonight. Izzy Dame. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see the future, you're looking at it. And here we go, Bayley, and now, oh wait, Candice immediately tagging in. We're going to get some champ action. As we, Bayley and Candice, the Intercontinental and Women's WWE Champion, going at it here in the opening of the 6-woman tag team matchup. As we now Candice LeRae firing off with chops and punches there to Bayley in the corner. As now Bayley choked with the ropes, and now Candice LeRae taking her down here. Wait a minute now, forearm there to Bayley, and a step up enziguri as well. That step up enziguri taking out Bayley here as Bayley face first into that turnbuckle. And again, Candice trying to chop down Bayley. Candice LeRae standing tall here is now, wait a minute. Candice LeRae. Wait a minute. LeRae grab and hold. Drop kick to Lyra. Wanting to send a message, but there's Bianca. Bianca Belair, a woman who has truthfully scorned LeRae, the woman who is, in many people's mind, the rightful WWE Women's Champion. And that whole situation where LeRae managed to win the title. Now, oh wait, Bianca hits LeRae away here. Now, wait a minute, Bianca Belair sent her into the corner. And now the tag, Bayley and Belair working together. Sends her off the ropes. Double back body drop to LeRae. And LeRae now getting hit hard here. Now, wait a minute. Oh, the knee strike there. And now Candice LeRae in trouble here. Wait a minute. Bayley, going for that swanton. But no, it's not. Wait a minute. Coming in with that kick again. Nailing that enziguri. And the tag to Roxanne. And now, Roxanne. That's press. And taking her down here. And now Roxanne tags in Izzy. Izzy Dame, the muscle of the matchup. With that short arm clothesline to Bayley. And again. Pulls her up. One more time. Bayley is down. Now, wait a minute. Izzy Dame brings in Bianca. Nails that suplex there. And a big boot again. Setting down Bayley. As Bayley tries to will herself back into this matchup. A sharpshooter. The sharpshooter in on Bayley. Now wait a minute, Bayley pushes away Izzy. Now, Izzy Dame. Again, wait, Dame. Oh my God. Fold out flapjack there. And Candice demanding the tag. Candice LeRae beating up on her fellow champion. And the stomp again. And the tag now to Roxanne. And now Roxanne Perez now. In the middle of the legs. Looking to choke out Bayley. Bayley is in it deep here. Roxanne Perez. Wait a minute. Bayley fights her way free. And now Bayley throws her off here. And Bayley, the tag to Lyra. Lyra and Bayley working together. Takes her down with a double flapjack. And Lyra and Bayley now going at it here. Now wait a minute. The headbutt there by Roxy. Roxanne Perez spikes her with a DDT. Spiking Lyra with that DDT, and there's Bianca. Bianca's there to break it. Now wait a minute. Roxanne Perez hits her away, but wait a minute. Lyra Valkyria throws her into the corner. Lyra Valkyria Firing off here. Wait a minute now. Bayley tries to roll up her rival. One. Kick out there by Roxanne. It's now Roxanne Perez starting to work her over here. Oh, what a Bayley to belly. Wyatt, there's Candice. Candice LeRae. Wait a minute, Candice. What's Candice doing? Oh, a poison Rana to Bayley. Bayley having to pull herself up here. And now Roxanne Perez. Oh, skips over. Drop kick to Bayley there. Roxanne. 1, 2, and a kick out again by the role model. And now, oh wait. Bianca and Lyra firing off here. But now, wait a minute. Roxanne Perez. Oh, Roxanne. Into the crossface on Bayley. Bayley's deep in this crossface. Wait, there's Lyra. Lyra there to save that one for her. Now, wait a minute. Lyra Valkyria. Lyra and Roxy getting into it here. Roxy gets the tag, and now Lyra Valkyria. Oh, with that step up Itsukiri. And Lyra, oh, kicking out there, and now you can see Lyra. Oh, that springboard crossbody misses. The tag to Izzy Dame. Izzy with the big knee to come in there. And now Izzy Dame picks her up. Dame to kill for. 1, 2, kick out there by Lyra. Lyra Valkyria kicked out. And now, oh, here's Candice. The woman she faces at WrestleMania. And now face first with that slam there. And now you can see, I think she's had enough. Wait a minute, here we go. Wicked step, sister. Now, oh, Bianca goes down, as does Bayley. And now, wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Pig's kick. That's it. 1, 2. Wait, there's Bayley. Bayley there to save this matchup. Bayley here to save it for her here tonight. As now, wait a minute. Neck breaker there. Lyra thought. I'm sure. Oh! Candice LeRae. Hit with that suplex by Lyra Valkyria. Lyra. Oh, wait, LeRae. LeRae running. Scared for Valkyria. Valkyria. Oh, my God. Catches her. Nails that brainbuster. Lyra. But wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Oh, misses that one there. Lyra Valkyria. Desperately trying to finish off Roxanne. 2. Kick out there by Roxanne. Now, oh, Roxanne going between here. Drop kick there to Lyra. As now Lyra Valkyria trying to fire off desperately here. Wait a minute, though. Oh, Roxanne. Roxanne keeping her away here. Face buster. And now Bayley gets drop kicked as well. And now, wait a minute. Drop kick as well to Bianca. As, what's this? Oh, my God, no. Oh, my God. Oh, a kick in the leg. And now Lyra. Lyra thinks she's got this. Lyra gets up. Drops her with stun gun. And now into the cover 1. Kick out there by Roxanne. Wait, Roxanne fights out of that one. Roxanne, DDT. The DDT and a drop kick again to Belair. Drop kick again to Bayley. Roxanne Perez wanting to prove a point. Pop rocks. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Roxanne just pinned the #1 contender to the WWE Women's title. Roxanne, Izzy, and Candice win tonight here on SmackDown. Lyra looking so disappointed, folks. What does this mean? Lyra, just 2 days before her title match, has been pinned by Roxanne Perez. My God, what a match.
The Scott Pirates. Apparently, both men are legends in that, well, that Joshi they have over there. Let her bring the whole thing they do in Japan. These two girls, who everyone seems to love and praise, they are on our level. Do you understand that in your little pea-sized brain, you computer nerds? Do you understand that at Wrestlemania, the fatal influence is going to reign over all of women's tag team wrestling? Or, are I going to write another Reddit post about it? See, we weren't trained by lower mid-carders who couldn't get out of the being the laws of Japan. We are bored and bred WWE megastars. And at Wrestlemania, they don't build them and says new ever. Finally, dogs.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have one last thing before WrestleMania. We have the all-important contract signing for the WrestleMania main event. And introducing, as special guest to oversee the signing, the president of WWE. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was around 1 year ago that Triple H was ousted forever as the GM very quickly after seemingly having a change of heart and being named the chairman and president of the WWE. And ever since then, he's been kind of autonomous. He's been more of an invisible force working behind the scenes. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, he has decided to help oversee the contract signing for this explosive WrestleMania event we have coming up on Sunday. Folks, it will be Drew McIntyre, it will be CM Punk, and it will be Cody Rhodes. All three men vying for the opportunity to be the World Heavyweight Champion. And folks, this has gone from personal to a new form of personal. This has gone from personal to brutal to damn down psychological between these three. Drew McIntyre feels that the fans have ignored him. And even after he's become champion, the fans still ignore him. Even after he beats Punk, the fans still ignore him. And at WrestleMania, he wants to be unignored anymore. CM Punk feels that he is the rightful champion, that he is the linear champion. Cody wants this sense of redemption. And speaking of, here he comes now. The American Nightmare. Of course, Triple H has been overseeing NXT these last number of weeks. NXT Stand and Deliver tomorrow morning before WrestleMania pre-show. But folks, here comes the man who says this is the culmination of his journey towards redemption. Cody Rhodes came out here over a year ago after having his back stabbed by the Six. It was like Julius Caesar in the Roman council room with the knives out. The Six buried Cody Rhodes. Cody then had to go on a quest to destroy the thing he built with Nick Aldis at the head of it. And from there he set out on a redemption. A redemption in the eyes of the fans, a redemption for himself, and a redemption in the eyes of his Father up in the sky. And ladies and gentlemen, he says this is the culmination of it all. He brought a new level of prestige to the United States Championship this past year. He let so many men build and elevate themselves off a competitive match with Cody Rhodes. Cody elevated so much talent this past season. But he says now it is time for him to take his rightful place. It is time for him to stand as his father did as the hero and champion of Friday nights. And here comes the man who says he is the linear champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes CM Punk. Ladies and gentlemen, this time last year, CM Punk was walking in to his WrestleMania main event against the world champion at the time, Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio was a challenge for him with his group Next Wave. Of course, we've seen how that's going. It's going to implode at WrestleMania. But ladies and gentlemen, now CM Punk steps into a much different main event scene here at... And folks, it's because SmackDown, under his stewardship, has changed so much in the past year. And Punk has been the champion for a majority of that time. Punk really had an attitude shift about halfway through his reign when he almost lost to John Cena. From there, Punk became so desperate to retain the title, so desperate to retain that space as the face of WWE. And now at WrestleMania, he views this as his chance to have the same story repeat itself, but even better. Could you imagine the elevation from going from being Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania to beating the likes of Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania? CM Punk walks in tonight looking to send a message, and he did last week when he laid out both Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre at the top of our show. And here comes the man who beat CM Punk for the title at Starrcade. Here comes the world champion. Here comes the man who ended Cody Rhodes' legendary reign with the title. Drew McIntyre is here. And McIntyre, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, he feels he's been ignored by the fans. Folks, Cody and Punk have remarkably similar stories. Cody started the competition known as All Elite Wrestling. Punk went there. And folks, no shame on them. This is the business. This is what you do. But Drew McIntyre says, how dare you all put them on a pedestal rather than me? He came back to the company after rebuilding himself and scratched his way back up to the top. How dare you put them above me? And there's a sense of righteous indignation with Drew McIntyre. Gentlemen, on this contract is the opportunity for greatness. In this contract is the opportunity to cement yourself forever. Two of the gentlemen in here have won Mania main events before. All three of you have been in them. This is what pro wrestling is all about. Now, I ask you to say your piece and peacefully sign this contract. You all are the absolute sniveling shits. And at Wrestlemania, I'll show each and every one of you that Cody and Punk were snakes in the grass, and that includes you, H-Boy. There's my signature. Now, let me kick their asses. I suppose I'll go second. And ladies and gentlemen, Punk stepping up to the table. Both of you are nothing compared to CM Punk. Do you understand that? I am one of the few stars to ever transcend the WWE. And the fact that the injustice of me no longer being the champion hasn't been corrected yet just goes to show how much of a doofus you always were. At WrestleMania, the best in the world goes right back where he belongs, and this stupid charade by Drew McIntyre finally comes to an end. I don't gotta wait till WrestleMania. I feel I can do this shit right here, right now. Hey! I have what I want to say. Both of you are two of the absolute best wrestlers on this planet. Both of you are stars. It's why I wanted you to sign with AEW, Phil, and it's why I wanted you in the 6 with me, Drew. Now I'll admit, both of you have been the better man than me before. Drew, you have beat me fair and square. I'm never going to deny that. But that's not the man I am anymore. The man who held that championship for so long, he is gone. And a better man is in his place. And at WrestleMania, I accomplished my true American dream. Whatever it takes. Well, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for coming here tonight. And I thank you for what you're doing here, lady. Thank you all for being so peaceful. Wait, oh, Drew McIntyre. Oh, McIntyre. Slamming Punk into that table. Now, wait a minute. Drew. Stop. Now, Drew. Oh, my God. A suplex through that table. Now, wait, oh, Punk. Wait, now. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes unloading. And Cody. Punk having to go to the outside, trying to get away. Dive by Cody onto Punk. And now you can see Cody. Cody calling up CM Punk here. Cody Rhodes wants to take him out. Oh, wait, there's Drew. Drew McIntyre, big boot there. And now McIntyre wanting, oh, face first into that massive apron there. And oh, you can see Triple H just trying to maintain order. As now, wait a minute. McIntyre loading Cody back into the ring here. A massive lariat there by McIntyre. And now McIntyre. Oh, a swinging neck breaker onto Cody. And now you can see Cody Rhodes. 2, 1. Here we go with the Claymore. Oh, wait, Cody. Cody slipped it. Crossroads. The Crossroads. And now, wait a minute. Here comes Phil. Wait, oh, Punk. Oh, wait, Punk again. And now Cody. Crossroads again. Cody Rhodes. Crossroads to McIntyre. Rhodes stands tall. And could this be the visual that closes WrestleMania? We are just 2 days away from this world title showdown. Cody Rhodes lays out both CM Punk and Drew McIntyre here on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now, it is here, WrestleMania is bearing down upon us. Both these massive 2 main events on 2 separate nights. I hope you're ready, because I sure as hell am. I've been Ray, and that was Universe.